I think I'm just gonna leave this one take, but I should warn you that I mess up on my words a lot, which you can't usually tell because I edited it out. But anyway, so today, my 2-year-old sister met a big brother for the first time, and from the title, I'm assuming you know what I'm talking about. When I was about 2, when I was 2, my mum was pregnant, and she gave birth early to a kid who was already dead. And his like birthday or anniversary or death day or whatever you want to call it is in a few days, and we went to see his grave today. And I was just sort of thinking a bit, see, I'm not really big with the whole family, oh look at this, the thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not so involved. I usually just sit there and feel awkward, and what's the sun doing? Lighting's quite nice actually, hello. Anyway, yeah, sorry. It's just, I just think it's a bit weird and kind of hypocritical how people deal with death. But I guess I can't talk because I've never really had that much loss. Because like I said, I was like 2 when he died, or was born, or whatever. And the only like proper death I've had to deal with has been with pets. And I know it's not quite the same as a person, because people can talk to you and stuff. I don't know, I just, looking at all these kids' graves, and they've got like a huge bit in front of them with like, you know, clay caterpillars and butterfly things that stick out and stuff, like, whether you believe in an afterlife or not, the fact remains, the dead people probably couldn't care less what you do. Like, that's the thing, like, cemeteries and stuff are considered like a place for the dead, but the fact remains it's a place for the living to remember the dead. Everything is for the living. All these like rituals that people have done, like, it's all for the living. And I just think that's a bit weird. Because at funerals and stuff, I imagine, or just dealing with dead people in general, it's not as much about the dead person, it's about all the people who interacted with the dead person. It's for them. It's not really for the dead person. Because the dead person's dead. They're gone. I don't really know what to say. See, like, I'm because I was really young and stuff when Ben died. Sure, I was sad about it when I found out that he existed, but I don't know. It's just, he's dead, isn't he? Nothing I can do. Never really had any emotional attachment, so I make jokes about him every so often. I feel like I'm not meant to, but sometimes it works. It's like how I make jokes about me being It's like how I make jokes about me being a vegetarian. I've just remembered I'm not editing this. Oh no. Anyway, it's like me making a joke about being a vegetarian because, like, it's a kind of serious part of my life and I have serious reasons for being a vegetarian, but I can still joke about it, and I think that's kind of similar. As long as I'm okay with jokes about it, I can make jokes about it. Am I wrong? I don't know. I forgot what I was talking about. I don't know. I thought a lot about what things would be like if you had a brother, and I do believe that I would be happier because I'm not very good with people and I've not had friends for most of my life, so I think I'd be less lonely. And I can imagine myself as a kind of person who'd have a brother, you know. I think I'd get along with him kind of well. Or maybe I wouldn't, because after all he's my stepdad's kid and he's got some traits that aren't very compatible with me. Maybe I'd hate the kid. But I won't know because he died. I hope you can't hear my stepdad singing. Okay, this has been almost 5 minutes, so I'm going to stop talking now. It's just, I don't really have a goal to say, but I feel like I'm meant to talk about it. It's just like, you know, when you see graves that have been abandoned, it's depressing, but the thing is, dead person doesn't care whether the grave's abandoned, really, do they? They're dead. It's all for the living. Everything's for the living. And if living people are going to abandon the graves and not pick out the weeds, then it doesn't really do anything, does it? That's just my views on things. Maybe there are probably people out there who think that the dead people watch over us and get upset when we don't do stuff, you know. But I just think they probably don't care. if they exist in any way. This has been 5 minutes. I'm sorry, I just wanted to talk about it kind of. I've realised, yeah, bye, sorry.